Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay once again from Sire Denathrius because, well, let's be honest, I just pick him every time I see him. It doesn't matter if he's the right choice because he's the fun choice. And we're all excited that next week, 1 week from the time this video goes out, we were going to have quests back in the game. New quests, if the teasers out there are to be believed. But there's a lot of old favorites, old fun things that we can do, like this beauty, which is super early Shifter Zerus. And if you can get double end of turn effects for multiple Zerus per turn, oh, you just swim in the value. The real question though, how do you find a way to win the game? Because you may get all the value in the world, but if you're not mechs and mech meta, sometimes you just get run over. All right, enjoy. Doesn't like music match. Play 3 battle cries, looks pretty doable. I mean, you kind of have to, right? We kind of just gotta do it. You just gots to, dude. 3-1 and 2-1 aren't usually that different in this scenario, and we'd like to be able to buy shell collector into this minion, and we can't do that if we do the opposite order. If he played like the 2-3 Murloc, if it was in the game or something, it could have an impact, but the other ones just don't. The 3-3 Naga here. Oh my lord. Chat. It's time. It's the one. It's the moment we've all waited for. The turn 2 Zerus. GG, it's Ogre. Next board Calicos. Shifter! Oh my god, we got so lucky. We got a shifter. Off of our shifter. Does the end of turn guy work with this? Because that would be fun. I think so. I would say so. There's no other mech it could be? You're correct. I think we'll take it. I think that's an okay minion at this stage of the game. It is a free 5-star 5/7. No. I don't think I do anything here. I just level and roll. Spellcraft minion. 2/2 scaling per turn. If we got 2 good minions, we probably consider it. Otherwise, I think we level to 3 most of the time next turn. If there are 2 good minions here, we do it. If there are 2 good minions here, we do it. This is a little bit better of a minion. Alright, Shifter. Show me what you've got. What is in the box? Shifter Zerus. You know that this guy is just pissed right now. Looks at the board and goes, I gotta take 8 on turn 3 with this board? What in the actual fuck? I think it's honestly the best minion we could have gotten. Right? This is it. This is number 1. Do we ever just level? Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. He leveled. We're leveling. The game isn't fair. You're not offered the same things as all of your opponents. What was the quest? The quest requirement to get it? Play 3 battle cries. We completed it turn 2. We got a Critter Wrangler turn 3 and a Drakkari turn 4 that's doubling our Shifter Zerus hero power now. I don't know, Bofur. It seems pretty fair. Okay. Seems fair to me. I don't mind just playing the Accorditron. This could be a different minion next turn if we want to. But if it gives us the proc from Nest Matron, it's going to be worth it. It's just going to be Tavern 5 on turn 6, Tavern 6 on turn 7. And then we got to figure out what we do with the game to win it. What you got? Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Witchwing proc, let's go. We lost the round. Free jug, though. Bofur, what was the strategy to hit this board? Just hit, bro. I went with the just hit, bro line, and it seems to work. I think it's double jug, right? We play the jugs through. I like having the dragons on the board. It makes transitioning at 6 easier. Awkward, because we're probably not getting this proc now, but... Bro, you straight look like MJ? Like marijuana? Like Michael Jackson? Like Michael Jordan? Like Mary Jane? There's a lot of MJs out there. Do I need to start going, woohoo? Mid-game? Like Spider-Man's girlfriend. Oh, that one. How did I not guess that first? The most famous of MJs. The one with the suits. Oh, title reference, I see. Mojo Jojo. You telling me I'm fighting the Powerpuff Girls every day? I don't know about that. I'd be on Team Powerpuff Girls. Okay, game. I see Drakkari, I want Drakkari. But like, this is definitely on the board. Buy Witchwing? Yeah, Witchwing going makes a little bit of sense. Freeze Drakkari? I'm buying Drakkari. Drakkari is mine. I'm on Tavern 6 on turn 7. The only remaining question is which of these other things. 1 gold for next turn at the expense of a 4/6 stat line. I don't know. I'm not that worried. The power of Lord Zerus. Yeah, Drakkari Enchanter Zerus is a pretty good combo. Turn 4, no big deal. Just start printing out 2 free minions every turn of a random tavern tier. You sold the first high roll, did his job. He went to Moon. Now we get to do our job of Beyond Moon. Greeted the 1 gold even. It's all Gucci. Just really not that worried. I had this reward and was Omega unlucky. Sag. Missed the opportunity to be Omega lucky. Instead, chose Omega unlucky. It's like Bran, not Titus. Oh, play an extra one? Yeah, it just says twice. Otherwise, it'd be an additional time, and that'd be pretty busted. Oh, these are trash. This game's dumb. Never lucky. It's just like picking that up because we could just transition mechs from here. Port. Not really sure what I'm doing yet, but this is going to be on the board and I'm going to just sit back and relax for a second. Just get these to be something else next turn. Wait, does Golden Shifter transform into random golden minions? Yes, but like, how do you get a Golden Shifter? We make the assumption that a golden Drakkari Enchanter would create a Golden Shifter. I think it would just make 3 shifters. that there wouldn't be a stage where it would combine into a triple before they transform into different minions. Or does it? I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen Golden Drakkari Enchanter this quest before. I would assume it doesn't. I'm gonna play stats. It's cool. He big. Kind of guessed this was coming though. It's too late. We got to get things soon. On the other hand, apparently, we just real lucky and shit. Alright. We were somewhat lucky and shit. Almost got there. Now we have to do it. Unless you play them on the board, the shifters, you never get to see them. It's not like the olden days where you had shifter as a card you could buy from the tavern. We don't have a turn where they're in our hand, right? Got hand space problems, guys. Oops. You first. 1, 2. Well, that's disappointing. You take one more, I guess. Leave you on the board. Well, that's disappointing. I had all the opportunity in the world to get good things there. Really should have frozen that board with the Magmalock. It's fine. We just got to buy a little bit of time to pop off with Bran. Was looking for a line to play toward mechs. Was looking for a line to play toward any of those extra cards, but realistically here, I think we just play Bran with Magmalock as our direction. No, Frieza should have frozen. Yeah, should have frozen. I just didn't make the realization that there was that much there in time to do it. We got to stare at it for a decade at the end because of the whole end of turn effects taking a decade. But I didn't realize it in real time. I guess you get your tie. I like Fort, I like end of turn effects, I like the mech line, I like all of that kind of stuff, and except it's just not happening. The game isn't giving it to us. I'd love to make it materialize out of thin air. It just ain't happening. Yep. Can we keep greeting? I want to keep greeting. Fort's pretty unnecessary to me. I should have played the base body as the 10 attack one. What am I doing? What am I doing? Base body should have been the 10 attack one. Played that in the wrong order. It could be that or it could be the mech, if we want to try to play toward the triple at some point in the future. Having the one Hell, one attack thing reborn is definitely not the correct one to be there, though. Worse for later and worse for now. If we want best for absolute long term, it's probably the mech. And if we want best for now, it's the 10 attack one. Either way, don't make that choice. Do magnetics count for Magma Lock? Yes. They are minions that are played. Kind of a silly situation. You don't usually see that one pop up too much where you're magnetizing a Jiraxxus minion. But it's the least common Jiraxxus minion. Interesting. Health on minions for just playing elementals is probably not worth it. It just isn't materializing either, right? I like these awkward scenarios, but we can do better. Beatboxer and Calicos. I see. So how are we not a Cali board from this position? Buy Elemental of Surprise? It doesn't seem very useful here once we have the Cali. We got all the opportunity in the world to pop off here. We just need to buy a little bit of time. You won't die, not a Cali board? Oh, if you die, you'll not be a Cali board. True. True. So we don't really need Drakkari after this point. Yeah. It's giving me free things. I love it. And this gives a little bit of Magma Lock stats. But there's a point here where we're just go all in. We've spun our wheels a little bit too much this game. We were on 6 super early, so like we had a lot of time to be able to find the right direction. This one unfortunately took a long time to find something that was a good direction. And hopefully we're still, get there in time. Don't you dare sell Drakkari. We need the golden Drakkari for science. Early Drakkari on Zerus quest is absolutely hilarious. This should still be a winning line. Hey, look, an elemental surprise. That's what you wanted, right? Bye, Drakkari. You did great. Oh, we'll look at one more board. One more board. Sorry, buddy. It's time to go. I love you. You're wonderful. Win good cards, Madge. Don't love it. Pick up Leroy for the turn. Sell the last Drakkari. I will put it on the board at the end of the turn. We can get the Magma Lock stats for it, and we can also get the Zerus one more turn. Like, I'm still fine keeping it for a turn. I'm not just, like, abandoning it because I want to abandon it. I'm just taking it off the board because it's not right now. No good cards anymore because you sold the Drakkari, but there's still a Drakkari. It's just not going to get golden one. Just as my cycle spot. Just keep finding a Drakkari every turn and it'll be like we never sell it. Yes, I like it. I agree. We're trying to make a board that's competitive with a high roll board here, and we found one beatboxer on turn 11. The only other option is that you just all in this shit. You just go in and you say, fuck it. We're ahead. We should kill them first. It's kind of like what we did the other day when we were doing the Putricide game where we got ahead. We just killed everyone before they were capable of getting online. And that's probably our better of our two lines. Yeah, sure. If we find double Kali, then we'll open up a board spot. If we find triple Brand, that'll help quite a bit. Naturally. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it show up? Nadina has got to be on the board at the end. Should be Leroy too, right? We should kill this guy. So like Drakkari's never going to be here at the end. No, not Drakkari! Fort. We had a fort at a time. We had all the things. We had a rock at the time. At a time. I love keeping this because of Manted and the Reborn Taunt. Like, it's really good against mech boards. We're not going to be running our own ghoul or something. Seems like that's just about it. I don't really want to sell these things just for a small battle cry buff here. We just play Nadina and we're done? Okay, we're playing Nadina and Magtheridon, right? Or sell this. Because we're going to play Leroy. Oh, it's definitely debatable. Okay. Then we'll play this one through, I guess. Here, Callie, get some help. Drakkari's back! It's always back. Can't keep a good Drakkari down. 2 battle cries, okay, but they're not premium battle cries. Like, small buffs and whatnot. Leroy Manted. Shenanigans. Does get the good hit. About a 1 in 4 chance here. Alright, cool. Looks like we're never lethaling him. Never say never, Bofur. We need this to live through all of those hits. Never mind, we got him. Cool. Speed up the game as fast as possible. 2 people die, game's over this turn. That's what we were hoping for. Okay. Unless I don't want Bran, which I do want Bran in this scenario. It's a mistake. We need the hand spot here. Okay, we don't need this. Could lose to a macro board. It's a real situation that can occur here. Got to be a little bit careful about that. All right, this is just about it now, isn't it? All she wrote. We could play a different tech card instead of Bran. We probably have 2 turns even if we lose. Reborn Troop. Yeah, I mean, you need 4 open board spots for the Reborn to do something, but that'd be kind of cool. No Mechrol board, but still pretty big board. Also, that's probably not optimal. Ruh-roh. Okay, at least there's something there. Monka Giga, dude. Alright, well, holy shit. From a high roll at the beginning to having to settle for Calicos, it's still a W, but we did make it look difficult. There are a lot of different avenues to try to scale there. You look at those last 2 boards, and they're non-trivial boards. Finding good cards is way more important than having snowball conditions. We just have more opportunity than anybody else to have good cards, right? We picked up and held a double Bran, double Drakkari, 4-ton board, had Rock, had like everything to go different directions, and the game's like, nah, no triples. Just Magma Lock, deal with it. The thing's gonna win you the game, but you're gonna have to do it the hard way. Bofur, you tried through the game but failed and still ended up first. I mean, there's just a lot of different opportunities of different directions, but they require you to find the right cards. We didn't find the right cards. We were still gifted the game. We can fuck up as many times as we want in that scenario. As long as we pick a direction, we usually win. All the directions were just mediocre. Quick, plug the stream for the YouTubes. I'm pretty sure at this point most people on YouTube would know that we stream.